Hi, I'm Carmen, and this is my husband Jason and my boys Jai and Jalan. Jason and I fell in love over dinner in Paris, and we have been traveling ever since. Even with our kids in tow. We love to travel all over the world, from Abu Dhabi to Jamaica. And we loved Kenya and the beautiful pink sands of Bermuda. Won't you come travel with us as the Thomas family travels?
Jamaica. We're back yet again on another adventure here in Jamaica. This time on this edition of the Thomas Family Travels, I'm going to be sharing with you some of my favorite places on the island. And joining us on this trip will be my sister and her husband and my nephew. First stop, of course, Little Ochi. Little Ochi is a quaint, amazing little restaurant on the south part of the island in a place called Alligator Pond. The view is absolutely amazing. Once you enter the restaurant, the first thing you do is you go in and you pick out your fresh caught fish. That's right, fish. And of course they have other seafood, but we're not interested in that. We're definitely here for the fish.
Wow. That's Jack. I'm just, what kind of fish? Jack.
Well, now that that's done, we've got our fish all picked out, and we're gonna check out the place, walk around, meet the locals, and settle in. Little Ochi is a quaint, beautiful little spot, perfect for lovers, and a few singles who are just looking for some fun. There's my nephew, trying to figure out what he's gonna get himself into. A little fishing, maybe.
We've got jerk fish here. Jason's got jerk fish, parrot fish. Then there's escovitch snapper. Jim is yamming down on some jerk. Andrea's got escovitch. Ray has jerk fish. We got steamed fish. Festival. We got it all. Bammy, you name it. It's all right here. Little Ochi.
Alligator Pond. Walking from Little Ochi. Good food, good fun.
Life here is simple. The people are helpful, and everyone knows everyone. The simplicity of life actually makes it inviting. So our first trip here in Jamaica has worked out to be a successful one. Little Ochi, fresh fish, great fun, amazing locals. As the sun sets, we're off to the next adventure. You've got to visit Alligator Pond. It's definitely one of those spots that you have to put on your bucket list of travel. This was fun. I was glad to have my big sister along. And now she's off to her own adventure, and we're gonna see what we're gonna get ourselves into next.
Welcome to Hellshire Beach.
Here we are at Aunt Merrill, another fish spot here at Hellshire. The fish spots kind of line the beach, so you gotta know what's a good one.
Saturday morning.
I think we found one.
As you can see where we are, in Jamaica, Kingston, Jamaica, Jam Rock. This is breakfast this morning on Hellshire Beach. We got the fish. There's Carmen eating her food already. Festival. Steam Bammy. Our good friend over here is Desmond. You can see, eating up his food. Right. This is a proper breakfast here, man. This is where everybody needs to be today. Enjoy yours as we enjoy ours. Take care.
Okay, so if you know the island, driving from Hellshire to Portland is not a short trip. So we left the southern part of the island at Hellshire near Kingston and drove all the way to the northeast corner to Boston Beach. Boston, the home of jerk chicken.
Boston. We got jerk, chicken, fish, lobster, prawn soup. Everything's properly.
So this is original jerk chicken.
Jerks and home of jerk.
This is the home of jerk.
Home of jerk.
So when I taste jerk all over the world, when people say, "Oh, this is jerk, whatever, jerk wings, jerk whatever," they did. That's not original. This is it right here.
This is the original right here. This is the home of it.
How do you make it? No, you show me.
From the menu. This is what we do it. Natural stick. Experiment a stick, experiment a wood. That's how we deal with it.
So you put you put it on the wood.
Are you chicken over there separate? The fish and the lobster.
Great. No iron thing. This is a
That's the way we
natural
do it.
thing.
Natural jerk pork.
Get it brown like this. And
Get out this
that
soup.
is matches over there.
How long you chicken cook for?
6
hours. 6 hours.
Pork cook for 6 hours.
Yeah. Over there.
And over here, show me.
How long chicken cook for? Chicken? Oh, I'm sorry.
June plum juice.
Nice and
Wow. So this is the original jerk. So when people all over the world say they're doing jerk, that's foolishness. This is it right here.
This is it. This is where it started.
Do you make your jerk seasonings from scratch? Oh, that's it. You put alcohol in it? Oh, okay.
This one is the cake too.
fruits. Very yellow and nice with the pork and the chicken, fish and lobster.
My husband jerks chicken back home.
Okay, so once you get past the sanitary concerns, you've got to admit these guys are very, very ingenious. The food, amazing. And of course, this was before I became vegan. But absolutely well done chicken and fish. And the festival, to die for. And I've got to say, the breadfruit, amazing, like butter. Boston, you gotta check it out. It's definitely worth the drive.
I'm the cane juice man, Jabooks, yes? Yes, man, you come here, get the cane grind with ginger with lemon and lime, and one with lemon and lime. Yes, it's the cane juice man, Jabookie when they come in Portland. I be a style and fashion. Watch the pretty lady, I eat the jerk out of the jerk pan. And the breadfruit and the festival. You don't know, say, we are the real pen pal. Yeah, that's a one style. See? What about YouTube now?
World famous Reach Falls. I'm gonna go up to the falls. It's very nice up here, very green and lush and tropical and gorgeous. Took us a while to get here though. It's fresh and just clean.
That's why I told you, say the people
Yeah.
they buy lands and stuff and build houses at these places because you get that nice fresh air. You can come out in the morning, you know, get the night dew. It's so relaxing. When you move to Jamaica, you still have to come and get some of this in your system.
Of course.
Because you can't see a Kingston and
No.
you have to come and get
come up
some of
here.
this.
This is gorgeous. Oh my gosh, I could just live in a tree anywhere. My kids would love this. Oh wow, you can hear the rushing water coming off of the mountain. Oh wow. What a beautiful, oh, this is paradise. I need a water shoe. Wow. Oh. Look at that.
See, all these places used to be packed. These places used to be packed because if the Port Antonio is the first waterfront. First place in Jamaica that banana boat and tourist boat came to is Port Antonio. Okay. The rafting and the Rio Grande that you go, first place in Jamaica. We invent making the bamboo raft and stuff. You understand me? But they take away all that from us. Because we have the natural nature and everything around here. Politicians then take away, you know, each kind of election run and stuff. They say something and they take away the tourist boat, they take away the banana, they take away everything from around.
It's amazing.
The world famous Reach Falls, Port Antonio.
It's the same button that caused it?
Yep. Oh, it's deep. It is deep. Oh, yeah.
There's a rock right there. Go to your left. Very hard.
There's some here.
Yes, you can feel it. And it moves occasionally. So sometimes you see it on this rock. A few weeks, a few months after, it's not there anymore.
Oh, wow.
Occupies a different rock.
It moves, Jason.
So now this landscape, this is the foothills of the Jonko Mountain. Adjacent to the Blue Mountain, just divided by a shallow valley.
It's called the Jungle Mountain.
Jonko. Jonko. Right, that's the type of bird, it's like a vulture.
Right.
Right. So, this landscape, you notice there's bamboo trees and so on. Right, so the Maroons use the bamboos to build their hut. And the thatch, I'll show you the thatch is up there. Right, so the thatch is the top of the hut.
Right.
They place leaves upon leaves. Even now, if you guys pass by a long day or so, you'll see buildings with thatch on the top.
Yeah.
You have a special way to layer the leaves and it won't leave. So even the jerk pork, that you're familiar with Boston, you've heard about Boston with the jerk pork? This is all about the Maroons now. The Maroons catch the wild boar because there's wild boar still living in these forests. Like 300-pound wild boar. Yes.
Have you ever seen any of them?
Yeah, there's a guy that goes up and hunt them sometimes. Sometimes you see them, but they're very wild, so you won't just run in off, the small ones especially. All right, that's a banana tree right there.
Yes.
Right.
You walk around here, right?
I think he's letting us know that we have to slide down.
This is what you get cocoa beans from. So here is where you get your chocolate.
That was fun. And now we're off to our next adventure. So now the journey continues here in Portland. Here we decide to do a little rest and relaxation. We're off to a very, very exclusive eating destination. Yes, I said eating destination. You could say it's a restaurant, but to get there, you've got to take in some of the most amazing, breathtaking views on the entire island. Here is our navigator. He's taking us to the spot. Never once did I ask, are we there yet? Everything was just too relaxing and too beautiful. The water was cool and refreshing. There was no need to be in any kind of a hurry. This is definitely a must-do when you come to Jamaica.
Scalalo? Oh, was bok choy? Yes.
So this is a little outdoor canteen run just off the shore of the Rio Grande. This young lady lives high up in the hills. This is how she makes her living, serving rafters on the river.
You see the river in the background there. The kitchen right there. Cantina right there.
A little makeshift, little get up here.
Natural food. You got bok choy, rice and peas, fried dumpling, piccata chicken, and plantain as well. Excellent food.
And we're sitting on bamboo.
On a bamboo table.
What kind of plastic again?
You can see the contraption that we have there, the bamboo right on top as well. You can't beat it. Excellent. Only in Jamaica. Come and enjoy. Alright, so this is the old port. Cruise ship port.
This is Errol Flynn Bay.
This is Errol Flynn Bay.
And Errol Flynn, who was Errol Flynn? Was he the British guy?
He's a British guy.
The James Bond guy.
Yes,
he wrote the series.
He's the author of the James Bond series.
Okay. It's nice. Errol Flynn Bay. It's pretty. Life here is very simple, but it's nice.
This is how more people need to live.
Yeah.
Simplicity of life. Enjoy yourself. It's lovely.
Now the beach is right around there. People just hanging out.
We're just hanging out.
Them tell me that we worthless. I can say I see I alone I put my interest. Yes, them tell me that we worthless. The Rastafari make me brave and fearless. Them tell me that we
All right, we're about to take
The Knutsford Express.
Express. It's probably one of the cheapest ways to get around the island. As you can see here. All right.
All aboard.